Please text in the chat box. Is my voice audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Audible.
madam.
You can
You
proceed.
can.
Okay, right. Good morning, everyone. It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to the Faculty Development Program organized by English Division of Freshman Engineering Department, Lakkireddy Balreddy College of Engineering. In short, it is called LBRC. I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our esteemed resource persons, distinguished guests, faculty members, and most importantly, the participants of this faculty development program. Now, it's time to welcome our today's dignitaries. We are honored to have with us today several dignitaries who have consistently guided and supported the academic and research initiatives at LBRC. I would like to extend hearty welcome to Dr. K. Apparao, sir, the respected principal of LBRCE, whose leadership continue to steer this institution towards new horizons of excellence. Sir, we request you to on the video, please. Principal, sir.
Yeah, I think camera is in active position. Technical issue. Camera that is inactive.
Okay.
Mic is.
Okay.
I think that organizer should activate that camera.
Sir, the comment has given. We are also privileged to have with us our Dean Academics, Dr. M. Srinivas Rao, sir, Dean Industry Relations, Dr. V. Suranarayana, sir, Dean Research and Development, Dr. S. Pichireddy, sir. I extend my welcome to Dr. A. Ramireddy, HOD of Freshman Engineering Department. I would like to take a moment to recognize and welcome all our heads of the departments who play a pivotal role in maintaining the academic rigor and excellence at LBRCE is known for. Your guidance and collaboration are invaluable in shaping the future of our students. It's my privilege to welcome our guest of honor, Professor Samuel Ernest, Registrar of DIT University, Dehradun, Uttarakhand, India. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning, sir. I extend a warm welcome to our chief guest and today's resource person, Dr. Archana Dongre, to the Faculty Development Program. Dr. Archana, ma'am. Please on your camera.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, I could see you. Thank you, ma'am, and welcome. We are particularly fortunate to have with us an esteemed group of resource persons for this FDP, whose wealth of knowledge and experience will undoubtedly enhance the learning experience of all participants. Your presence here is a true honor, and we look forward to learning from your insights and expertise in fostering employability skills among our faculty. Lastly, a very special welcome to all our participants who have joined this FDP with an eagerness to learn and enhance their teaching methodologies. This program is designed to provide you with the latest tools and strategies for cultivating critical employability skills among your students. Your participation reflects your commitment to continuous professional development and to shape the future leaders, managers, and innovators of tomorrow. Now, let me introduce the theme of the FDP. The theme of this FDP is empowering educators to elevate employability skills. In today's fast evolving job market, academic qualifications alone are no longer sufficient for securing a successful career. Employers are increasingly looking for individuals who possess not only technical expertise, but also strong soft skills like communication, teamwork, problem solving, and critical thinking. As educators, we play a pivotal role in nurturing these skills. The focus of this FDP is to empower us as faculty members with the tools, techniques, and strategies needed to enhance employability skills in our students. We aim to bridge the gap between education and industry expectations, ensuring our graduates not only academically competent, but also well prepared to thrive in the competitive global job market. Now, I request our principal, Dr. K. Apparao sir, to share his thoughts with all of us.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Good morning, everyone. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Today's chief guest, Dr. Archana Dongre, and
And
today's guest of
Samuel
honor,
Ernest. Yeah.
yeah, Professor Samuel Garu, Registrar, DIT University, Dehradun.
Yes, sir.
Um, all the vice principal Garu, deans, HODs, faculty members, and my dear participants. A very good morning to everyone. First of all, I would like to appreciate all of you for registering the course on pedagogical, empowering educators to elevate employability skills. Really, one of the topic which will help our students to get the right jobs. So many times students may not be knowing about the right skill set required to be eligible for a particular job, but it is the responsibility of the faculty members having awareness about the required skill set, so that it is going to be helpful for our students also. So with that perspective, with that objective, this particular program has been designed. So really, I would like to appreciate the Department of English for coming forward to conduct this particular faculty development program. And as Padma told, nowadays, not only technical expertise, the employers, they are seeking a different skill set. So accordingly, we need to impart trainings to our students, and knowledge is not the criteria now. Our academic credentials also are not the criteria sometimes. The criteria is the skill set, how you are applying your knowledge and acquiring the required skill set. So this particular FD program is aiming for educating our faculty members related to employability skills. Really a wonderful FDP program. I'm sincerely requesting uh, all the faculty members and participants, please attend all the deliberations and actively participate and try to interact with all the resource persons. Really, the quality of this particular FDP, because of the resource persons chosen for this particular FDP program, Professor Usha Garu, Professor Archana Garu, Dr. K. Shobha Garu, NITTR Chennai, and Professor M. Sudarsan from NITTR Chennai, and T. Surendra Garu, Senior Director, Data and Artificial Intelligence Practice, Microsoft Hyderabad. So the quality of the program, it is because of the resource persons and their acceptance. So on this occasion, I would like to thank all the resource persons for accepting our invitation to act as resource persons and delivering the various topics on employability skills. And I would like to once again appreciate and thank all the participants for attending this particular faculty development program. And this particular program, please utilize for the benefit of our students. So I would like to thank Professor Samuel Garu for accepting our invitation to act as a guest of honor, as well as guest. Today's chief guest, Dr. Archana Garu. So I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to take a moment to recognize and welcome our Vice Principal, sir, Dr. B. Ramesh Reddy, sir, to this program. Welcome, sir. And now, our next speaker is Professor Samuel Ernest, sir. Let me read out the sir's profile first. Professor Samuel Ernest is a goal-oriented professional with over 3 decades of senior leadership experience in higher education and research administration. Professor Samuel successfully served in various senior academic roles, including officiating as Vice Chancellor and Pro-Vice Chancellor for both short and long time periods, demonstrating strong leadership across multiple facets of academic governance. Currently, he holds multiple key positions at DIT University, Dehradun, Uttarakhand, India, where he serves as a registrar, director of administration and legal affairs, dean of international relations, and professor of management studies. Prior to this, he was employed as the head of regulations, rankings, accreditations, and legal affairs at Geo Institute, Mumbai. With a wealth of experience across various functional areas in higher education, Professor Samuel Ernest has contributed to governance, admissions, internal quality assurance cells, rankings, accreditations, including NIRF, international affairs, and examinations. He has been an active faculty member and have chaired or been a member of numerous academic and research committees. We welcome you, sir. Please
Thank you.
give
Thank
your
you.
valuable message to our participants.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I won't take much of a time. Dr. Archana Ajay, being an expert, is waiting to deliver the lecture for the day. To start with, I thank Dr. Apparauji, the principal, Dr. Ramesh, vice principal, and Dr. Batma Venkatji for inviting me to be a guest of honor over here. I'm looking forward to hear from Dr. Archana ji also. Already the stage is well set for the topic, empowering educator towards employability of the output, namely the students. I just have 3 C's as a professor, as a dean, as an individual. I just have a few inputs. I'm sure Dr. Archanaji will be going in detail and other experts will do that one. To start with the single C, I will start it as a competency of an individual for employability. As the vice principal has also laid down, you have also introduction and put it down over the knowledge set, the skill set, the attitude set, and more importantly, the value set of an individual, which comprises of these 4 elements define a person's competency. As a faculty, unless otherwise we are knowledgeable, especially with regard to delivering skills also. In this case, value I will add as a profession, the continued learning process also. So this competency, anyhow, you people will deliberate in detail. The second most important aspect as a teacher, what I found having studied in a normal vernacular school down south near Kanyakumari in Tamil, coming up with regard to communication skills. Irrespective of your soft skills, if you do not have the communication skills to communicate what you intend to communicate, it creates rather than another confusion. Above all, there comes another concept in which I study and teach in the classroom also. I have to be a critical thinker every day. The way I thought yesterday, I cannot think the same way. I have a millennium students before me. When I started teaching, there was no computers, there is no desktop, there is no Microsoft, only Blackboard. We have adapted to the digital technology, especially it has gone through a strain when we are in a COVID process, fully technology oriented. So coming back to that confidentiality and communication, we equally emphasize on the critical thinking. Every individual thinks differently. The better the critical thinker, the better the one who comes with a novel answer to a age-old problem. Like the Newton thought the other way around when the apple fell down. Everybody ate apple. The only one person to question why it should fall down. Where is the question of falling down? Why it is not going up? One individual. Otherwise, million and million, crores and crores of people were just eating the apples. There makes the difference. To conclude, that is why the offer of a crore or offer of a lakh or offer of thousands of rupees, it's all boils down to an individual's critical thinking, innovative mindset to think differently, not the way the teacher taught, not the way somebody guides at home, the way makes him as an unique person. That unique identity makes a person employable over others. That's why I will conclude with a quote. In today, we have a CEOs at 21 years and we have a lecturer at 60 years also. What is the difference between both of them? Are they not successful in life? Somebody is able to think differently and able to directly start with a runaway and take off. Somebody continue to be in the same ladder, being a copycat. I leave it to the audience. Honorable lecturers or HODs are there, professor are there. Very few people migrate from readers to authors. Very few people migrate from normal student to a researcher. Very few people migrate to innovators and inventors. I am sure that Indian educational system and this seminar particularly make everybody an innovators and unique personality so that they don't hunt for employment. Employers will hunt them because talent is scarce. All the best to the seminar. It's much needed topic. All the best to every participant. And I would also like to hear Dr. Archana ji and learn as a continuous learner. Thank you, Venkat man, for giving me the opportunity. Once again, I thank Aparauji. I once again thank Rameshji. Hope to meet you guys sometime in Vijayawada. I was there earlier as SRM University Registrar and Professor. Thank you. Archana ji, thanks a lot. Now it is stage for you. I don't want to take much of a time for you. We will get connected. Batmaji, connect all the professionals with the contact details so that we will contribute and ensure your college becomes an university soon. In many ways, it holds. Thanks a lot. Wishing you all the best. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable inputs to us. And now, let me announce, LBRC is proud to announce that 125 faculty registered for 1 week online faculty development program on empowering educators to elevate employability skills. It's a very proud moment for LBRC. Now, Dr. Archana ma'am, let me read out ma'am's profile. Our next speaker is Dr. Archana Dongri. Dr. Archana Dongri is an accomplished academician and researcher with 19 years of experience, including 6 years in administration. A specialist in structural and earthquake engineering, Dr. Archana holds a PhD in civil engineering from IIIT Hyderabad and a BTech from Mumbai University. Dr. Archana is an associate professor at Vidyavardhini's College of Engineering and Technology, Vasai, Mumbai. Dr. Archana received the Excellence in Teaching Award 2024 and was recognized for her outstanding research contributions. Her research is featured in the prestigious Harvard database, and she has supervised the successful completion of a PhD in 2024. Dr. Archana's leadership journey includes serving as the founding head of the department at VJIT Hyderabad in 2013 and as HOD at the North Cap University, Gurgaon, where she played a key role in department development. She was also a guest faculty member at the University of Technology, Malaysia. Dr. Archana received funding from VJIT Hyderabad to attend the 16th World Conference in Earthquake Engineering in Santiago, Chile, South America in 2017. She was instrumental in coordinating the internationalization program for students at Linton University, Malaysia. She has received 3 Best Paper Awards at international conferences in Indonesia and Hyderabad and holds 2 patents. Her textbook on engineering mechanics is set for publication. In addition to her academic pursuits, Dr. Archana has certifications in handwriting analysis, graph therapy, mindfulness training, and healing, and has conducted mindfulness sessions for faculty and students. With approximately 50 publications and active membership in numerous professional bodies, including Indian Society of Structural Engineers, Earthquake Engineering Research Institute, USA, the American Society of Civil Engineers, the Indian Concrete Institute, and Earthquake Engineering Research Institute, USA. She continues to make significant contributions to civil engineering. Her commitment to research, innovation, and student mentoring is evident in the success of our students, many of whom have achieved international recognition. We welcome you, ma'am. I request you to address our gathering or to our participants. Your mic is on, off, madam.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Padma. Yeah, you have to please tell me if I'm audible.
Yeah, you're
Clear?
audible.
My voice is
Yeah,
clear?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. So to start with, I just want to thank everyone, respected chief patrons, Shri Latu Reddy Jayaprakash Reddy sir, Shri Lati Reddy Prasad Reddy, Shri Lati Reddy Vijay Kumar Reddy sir, Honorable Patron, President Shri Nivas Reddy sir, Principal sir, Dr. K. Apparao, my dear convener, Dr. Padma Venkat Madam, and HOD sir, for the freshman engineering department, all coordinators. It's
Ma'am, your voice
all
is breaking.
respected.
Ma'am, your voice is
Very, very
breaking.
good morning to all of you. Okay, let me just try to switch off my camera and check once for the network side. Hello, is my voice clear?
Yeah, it's clear now.
Keep my camera off.
Okay.
I hope
Okay.
I'm audible.
Yeah, you
If
carry
any,
on.
let me know. I may
Yeah.
change the position. So, a very good morning to all of you. It's a privilege and honor to address this distinguished gathering as the chief guest for the national level faculty development program on empowering educators to elevate employability skills, organized by the English division of the freshman engineering department at Nati Reddy Bali Reddy College of Engineering. This FDB reflects the foresight and dedication of LBRC, institution that stands as a beacon of technical education and great development. I really appreciate the commitment of the organizers led by the visionary leadership of chief patrons and the thoughtful curation of this FDP by the convener, Dr. Padma Venkat. It demonstrates the determination to bridge the gap between education and employability. So the session, what I could see for the whole 1 week. So day one, maybe there is slight change. So starting with the otherwise it was one landscape of employability scheme, the future of work, navigating the shift from traditional education of industry relevant skills by Professor N. Usha. And then coming after that, my session, like pedagogical innovations for employability-centric teaching. So today I will be taking this session. Next is technology-driven approaches for skill development, the soft skills for success beyond the classroom. The industry academic collaborations bridging the gap between education and employment, assessing the sustaining employability outcomes in education. So these sessions are so beautifully planned. These sessions encompass a comprehensive roadmap addressing the diverse facets of employability, including technological, pedagogical, and interpersonal skill development. Together, they represent a powerful framework for empowering educators to prepare future-ready graduates. So the theme of this FDP, what I could see, it aligns seamlessly with the global shift in education. Employability, as just now we heard two distinguished dignitaries, that employability is no longer, confined to just technical knowledge, but it is about fostering adaptability, critical thinking, said, communication, and collaboration. The skills are pivotal for succeeding in an ever-evolving world of work. The traditional roles are giving way to dynamic multidisciplinary opportunities. I would like to highlight the role of this FDP in fostering innovation, collaboration, and excellence. Through the insights and strategies shared in these sessions, I hope that all the faculty, including me, we are not only enhancing our teaching methodologies, but also transforming the lives of our students. So dedication of our faculty, like we all are educator, and it is instrumental in creating a skilled, confident, and adaptable workforce. So on this occasion, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the organizers, speakers, and participants for their commitment to this noble cause. I also commend the efforts of the English division in shaping well-rounded individuals by focusing on communication and employability skills. which are essential for personal and professional growth. So let us remember this beautiful day, 16th December, and I welcome everyone, and I am thankful to everyone for this, for giving me this honor to speak on this day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Archana, to share your thoughts and officially inaugurating the program. Now, it's closing our inauguration ceremony. Once again, I welcome each one of you to this enriching week ahead. I'm confident that this FDP will be platform for engaging discussions, exchange of ideas, and valuable learning experiences. Let us make the most of this opportunity to grow together, learn from each other, and work towards fostering a generation of students who are ready to take on the challenges of tomorrow. Thank you, and I wish you all a fruitful and inspiring FDP. Thank you. Now, Archana Madam will start the session in a few minutes. Dr. Archana Ma'am, over to you, please. You can start the session now.
Yes. Yes,
One second, ma'am.
So
One
I'm
second,
keeping my
one second, ma'am. One
yeah.
second, Archana ma'am. I request all the participants to on your videos to take a group pic. I request all the participants to on your cameras. We would like to take a group pic. I request all the participants. A few more, please. I request all the participants to on your cameras. We would like to take a group pic. Okay, thank you. Ma'am, you can start. Archana ma'am, you can start.
Yes, ma'am, I'm switching. Yeah, yes, I'm just switching off my camera for the better connectivity. Can you see the presentation? My slide is visible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so welcome everyone. Let me start with this statement that I am a faculty like you. Everybody, the way we have joined everyone with our experiences and whatever the learning we have. I'm trying to present here a topic here: empowering educators to elevate employability. So the topic given to me is pedagogical innovations for employability-centric teaching. So we are trying to bridge the gap between education through pedagogical with the job market, how we are going to see the employability. Including the trades in education, the innovation in pedagogy, and then we take to this. So bridging the gap, as we have seen in the starting speeches only, how we have to focus employability centric teaching seeks to bridge the gap between education and the job market, and we are all trying our best for this. So how we are going to do that? By equipping students with the skill and knowledge and whatever employer is demanding. So like I'm from engineering background, yours is also engineering college, and you might, it may be engineering college or maybe any other college. But that's what we are trying to bridge the gap. And then what is the relevance of it, relevance and success? So this particular approach, employability centric teaching. So in this case, this approach fosters a dynamic learning environment that empowers students to acquire the skills and knowledge which requires the workforce. Students develop practical skills directly relevant to the current and future job market. So here are the four things. Skills needed, whatever skills, they're very crucial and it's a demanding period currently. Skills we learn at certain point of our life, we might have learned many things. For engineering also, for like I'm a civil engineer, so we learn the skills. Okay, there are so many softwares, so we learn it. But then if we are not updating ourselves, then there is a gap. We have to keep practicing. So skills, it's not only about software. There are many more things will come. So we'll see that. So skills, then knowledge we have, and experience through the years or whatever our learning journey, and the attitude is very important. So skills and knowledge, so not only technical but soft skills, problem solving abilities, adaptability is so important in the critical thinking. Then work ethics and attitude. Yes, work ethic and communication skills, teamwork, self motivation, positive attitude. We are going to see all these. When our experience and networks, how you get experience through when you are still learning. So internship are there, so they can find in foreign countries are available. In India also available, but we don't encourage students to do part-time jobs while they are studying. And then whatever volunteer works are there and professional networks, how they build their work. So current trends in education. Here currently you see even our NEP 2020. You see that focus on practical skills. So education systems are now shifting towards a more practical approach and real world projects. And integration of technology. The second fact is how we are going to use the technology in our classroom and how we use that to help our students through that, making it more what do you say user friendly and the learning environment we to make it more interesting. Then emphasis on critical thinking. So critical thinking we spoke about it, heard about from sir also. It's a very important bit we have to develop. Now, what are the actions we have to take? So we have to develop students coming in a group and they are learning. So there can be group projects, which mostly in engineering we give it to students. And some group projects. It's not about the only the particular part of in semester we give. Okay, now you are in what do you call minor project, the small projects we give. It can be subject also we can give some small projects, small problem we can give. And the students, they are very good, when they do the peer learning, peer-to-peer learning. So one student can learn really better way from other student, sometimes maybe better than, if I teach, the students learn from each other in a better way. The team activity can happen. Then problem-based learning is there. So real world scenarios we take, case studies we can, and then critical thinking can happen. And students do wonders with our experience. You might, as being a teacher, you also know the student can do really great job if we give them a proper guidelines. Then coming to digital tools and resources, yes, we are also going to see it in this, that online platforms are there. There are a lot many virtual labs are there, simulations are there. So we have to encourage them to use this platforms in a right. When we can we used to learn at our times, just chalk and blackboard. Now we have to encourage students in all this, whatever we have seen, we are in group discussion, small projects, problem solving, we have to see this. Now, collaborative learning, coming to in depth of it, it is not that easy. When mostly if you, it might be your experience also. If for skill development, it's like you define a group and you tell them, okay, you 4 students, you make a group and you do this. Mostly, everybody want to be with their friends. Nobody want to go with not so good. Here, when it's they learn a particular skill, but then there is that dynamic group dynamic comes where we have to encourage them. Okay, the all friends need not be together. In fact, you four new students or who are not really good friends, you we have to give them that task. There has to be we have to inculcate some values here. Okay, to even human values. What I learned from Triple IT. So there, our Professor Raman Challa sir used to say, when you define a group, so there will be one group leader. So say 5 students are there, one group leader is there. Then we have 10 students. Okay, when group leader, you have to decide who is group leader. Follow that group leader. There should not conflict. You decide who is leader, but then not in yourself. So that conflict, whatever can happen, the resolution, all of it any correction. You can tell properly. Then this collaborative learning, yes, there are students from different backgrounds. Even when we, as a faculty, we can work in this, and we see that everybody is having their different perspective, their experiences, and then we accept that. Give our there can be a views exchange, and if anything, is really good, we accept that. And then actually with this, we prepare them for the real world, typically how they are going to do that. So this is a very important aspect. Collaborative learning, I think we should always encourage based learning. So we can uh, create a small project for them, and then they can resolve it, or they can solve it, or they can apply their mind, and then yeah, the outcome they will really enjoy if they complete that work in a collaborative way. Then there is everybody must be aware of it, model. So here you see a video, you can watch lectures, and then you can read material. So these are again just repeating active learning. So flip classroom model can be active learning. Then you can work together. Students can work in a group and solve projects, solve problems. Now coming to technology integration. So here only digital skills. So this is now everybody is aware that how AI is evolving, and how everybody learn it in a very responsible manner, not the copy paste, but in a greater way. So here we have to draw the boundaries that where even if we consider that AI aspect, in that case we have to be really careful. So in digital literacy, so this is we can see this pyramid. We can use data analysis. We can interpret data. We can identify what are the trends, and communication, effective communication, collaborative platform also comes in this part. So then one can be a tech savvy, and the problem solving can happen here. So it is a fundamental skill for success in today's job market. And I have even seen many civil engineers switching to the software side, computer engineering, just when they, do very good, they take some courses, and they literally go for that side. Though it may, or it depends on individual choice, whether you want to be in civil engineering or you want to go for some science, or that depends on individual choice. Now, this is also one factor culturally is for sweet teaching. So there are anyway our India is it's a beautiful, diverse uh, uh, community we see here, and then we respect each other's culture, and then maybe different things can come, a way of thinking might come, and that can also become a good example. And when the respect comes there with each other's experiences, we may motivate each other to go ahead in our journey. So here we see that when in collaborative learning, importance of teamwork, then skill development. So we share in collaborative learning, we share understanding, skill enhancement happen, and effective communication. These all things we can learn when we are working in a team. Then the curriculum is again very important. So mostly you might have seen in even in engineering also that there is civil engineering. I always take because I am a civil engineer, so I take that example. You may take your own example of the respective branch. So you are into one field, and there can be one person can explore the other subjects also, and there can be integration. So nowadays, I have heard few dignitaries, so they were saying that now there is not going to be any single branch, like no mechanical, no civil, no electrical or electronics, anything. In fact, it happened that my previous workplace, now there is no civil engineering department. It's a multidisciplinary engineering. So all the branches, they are coming together. And even the civil engineering professor is working for, some other department. So that thing is evolving now. So here we are coming together. The days have changed now. The core branches will not change. Their importance is going to be there. They are not going to die definitely. And but yes, that approach may change. So coming to critical thinking and problem solving, yes, what do we do at critical thinking? So we analyze if some task is given to student or even for us, if we have to work on some aspect about any, something we want to get the answer. So that how do we analyze that particular information? And we analyze. We have to give that a time to think. We may brainstorm, we may share with others, and then we may come to the right decision. And then now problem solving, so it is nothing but when you identify, analyze, and resolve issues effectively. Experiential learning is again very important. Like generally, again, students on that. So courses in any member you consider, it can be tension, it can be compression. Now, when I have to teach students, okay, how does the crack form? Then what I do, I take you just take a piece of paper, cut it in a spreadsheet. Okay, then diagonally fold it, and then pull the two ends, at other direction. So it's very interesting. You can see it gets stirred up. Okay, like here it is happening in the middle. So why it is happening? Because when you are pulling it, so the tensile forces is in opposite direction. The crack happens in the middle. So when you show some such example to students, they really they are able to relate it, and they are trying to understand. Okay, the forces work like this. Then which I used to students. Is it a tension crack or is it a compression or there can be a shear crack as well. So how do we see the crack? Is it dangerous or is it okay? I mean, just you feel the simple. You can repair it very easily. So that type of so experience and learning is very important. If we can give them small examples. When fan is rotating, we can ask them, okay, what is the axis? How you are able to relate it? Then you may tell them any classroom you can show, and you ask them, okay, show. Just imagine X, Y, and Z axis over there, and then you can talk about the forces there. So coming to differentiated instructions, meeting the unique needs of all learners. Now this is again very important. And I have seen sometimes faculty do mistake here. I mean, that was my experience. So here you see that every individual is student. We know that. When you talk to 70 students or 60 students in the class, I am telling one statement, but I think only maybe 10 students have grasped it the way it's very important to understand that the student I am teaching, is he or she getting it the right way? like sir, example that's from a very background and may not understand English at all. So how do we go to that level? That molecular background can be one thing, or they may be from really not go to subject. He or she may be weak in the subject. So here we have to go to the level of student, and then we have to see, okay, how that student is learning. But I understand that we have very limited time, and we have to complete the portion as well. But then when the student with the difficulty or doubt, kindly encourage it. Doesn't matter if he or she is asking, Madam, 1 plus 1 equals to 2, I don't understand. Okay, doesn't matter. We have to appreciate that you have come up, you have asked the question. Okay, now if I know the answer, I will take. But if I don't know, then I will kindly tell, Beta, I don't know now. Maybe I will see it and I'll come tomorrow and I'll answer. So this is very important. How do we see? How do we manage our classroom? So we have to respect that, everybody is having their individual learning style, their learning pace is there, and we have to help students because they are our future, right? We everybody knows that. And student never forget their teacher, who guided them. So, and what we get as a teacher, what we earn when we see our student doing, though he or she was very average, but now shining in their career, and it gives us immense pleasure and happiness to see them growing. So, with our right approach, we can see the positive learning outcomes. Now, again, when we have to do the learning assessment and we have to take feedback. Okay, we have to ask. Okay, I've taken class now. You understood anyway. The college at their level for the faculty purpose for their the promotion. That is not. I mean, not for this session. For us as a faculty, how I am teaching, are you understanding or not? So feedback from our own level, we have to take that, and so feedback from both sides we have to manage for student also for faculty also. Now coming to professional development, so equipping educators with the tools for success. So here we are learning. So the purpose of this FDP. So we are actually attending this FDP. There are a lot of STTP programs are happening, but attending for the sake of attending is really not good. But even I keep on learning, and I really enjoy the sessions. Except when I don't have time, but then I try to attend most of them. So we as an educator, we have to keep ourselves updated. We have to learn workshops. We have to attend workshops, conferences, NPTEL programs. We have programs available, and it is going to help us. So the professional development for us also very much needed. Now for again unlocking potential for the students and for the faculty is there available with us, and we have to take the benefit of it. So modern transforming education with modern learning methods. So we'll see here how can we give the adaptive learning platform for students when it is coming to the individuals like I was talking about. So how we can give the different, we have to talk to students personally to give what we need, and we may allow students. We may, create a group of students and help them, like teach them category wise. Yeah. I mean to say, if a few students are not really good, so we take the extra lectures for them and how we can help them as per their level. There might be very smart students in the class. There might be a group of students who are not able to understand. So here for this year for my first year students, what I did, mostly for civil engineering, we don't get very high rank students. Though their final when they come to final year, their placement is very good. So for first year students, what I have done, because here in Mumbai University, I've seen the first year failure is very hard. So I was really worried. Then what I have done, I have made a group of students. So 5 students are there. In that, one is bright student given, and 4 are okay. I mean, as per their whatever 12 is a group, and I have given them target. I am mentor for them. So I just told them that you should do the group study. Now, during our days, it used to happen, the whole VJTI group used to come and they used to study. But now it is not even possible that for not for all students. But then I told them the WhatsApp group is there, and you take accountability of your group. Okay, that whether that student has studied or not. So clearing every year the passing to subject, what things are happening. You're studying at the same time. You are taking responsibility of group. So taking accountability is also very important. Then there is inquiry-based learning. So this is very important aspect that we have to encourage students to ask questions. I have seen that many times students afraid of asking questions. It may be the way they are brought up. Maybe they are from vernacular medium and they are very smart students. They don't dare to talk. So in this case, we have to faculty only can give them courage. So I randomly mostly I ask one student to get up and then I just praise that student like okay, you have done this very good. So just want to encourage that particular student who is not ready to speak but who is good at study or maybe slowly trying to open up. So we have to help that. So inquiry-based learning is basically when we are solving any problem. So questioning. If you give some work, so the requirement to say you have to actually when you take any project, any work, so there you give write down the questions to solve that problem. So inquiry-based learning can also students can enjoy this part of it. Then there are, gamification, enhancing engagement learning. So this can also come there. So student, when there are some nice, some animation comes or some quick views are there. Now there is, earthquake resistant design of building one subject we have. So if there is a virtual lab in IIT Hyderabad, so sometimes for that particular subject, there are so many resources available online. So if you say, if you show them, okay, how pendulum works, so how the movement of pendulum, accordingly, how you can show the, harmonic motion of that. So when you show them practically, they will really enjoy. And there are softwares like there is this MATLAB, Colab. So when we learn that, students really enjoy that and they feel, connected with that particular subject. So there are many more ways like when students have done some good work, they have done some good work. So like in school it happens, they give stars and all. But we can give some points to them and some kind of encouragement if given to students, they are really going to enjoy. So experiential learning, anyway, we have seen this. So and the field for students not be very, you need not go a city away, and it need not be expensive. In fact, a small field trip can be really helpful and encourage students to learn more. Then some, volunteering community projects are also very important, and then open up that mind, which makes them feel socially responsible. And then internship, anyway, we all are trying on this internship. It's really helpful for students to give internship. And anyway, I think NEP 2020, it encourages internship. Coming to soft skills, already English department, they are so good at it. So I may not be the right person for this, but I personally follow it, and I've seen the soft skills are very important. And we still are learning. I'm still a student to learn this, and it's the essential part of I think the base. So communication, very good effective communication skills, then teamwork, collaborative work, and problem solving. They all come under soft skill development. Then how do you access students learning that also? Strategies we have to follow that depends on every student, and a common strategy will be there. So feedback we have seen that the feedback should be students' ideas. So it's a constructive feedback. Which we have to prepare we can prepare a Google form. In that we can ask the questions, we can put questions. It is only for faculty and students, not for the institute. I'm telling. So how we can help getting a right feedback, and we can actually help students for this. That if we think something is lacking in us, definitely it can be we can improve ourselves. Right? So very important part of it is mentorship. I think you must be, every faculty must be mentor of some student group. So mentorship is like you are a parent for that particular group of students, and we have to, you being mentor to student is one thing. How you will try to help your student to come out of whatever their inhibitions in study or in their career, but there can be, we have to encourage students to find a mentor for themselves, which are professionally, connected. Like, yeah, I think at this stage, when students are in first year of engineering or whichever academic they are in, they have to make their LinkedIn profile should be ready, and they should start searching for the people who are in it. At least give them a, there are proper professional trainings in LinkedIn also. How do you use LinkedIn is also very important. If I mean, I'm talking about the first year students, but the final year students, and definitely the first to final year students, every student in their own way can place their achievement in the LinkedIn, and then the people who are in connection, they come to know, acha, this is for this particular student belongs to this college and he or she achieved this success. So it is very encouraging platform. I think once just going to have your, then coming to industry partnership. So how do we go for it, industry partnership? Just like that, if you go to industry, they will not entertain. So how you are going to do that? Current is so I really liked it. So what happens, so there may be like for I'm always taking the civil engineering aspect because I am from civil engineering industry. So here for civil engineers, it's not about building the only building, but there are so many things like the for your own house you need paints. The aggregate unit, soil we have, the cement, sand. So there are so many chemicals we use. So every particular, if we are on the road, if you see road pavement, so there are different materials are needed. So based on your own branch, there are so many industries available who would like to. So what we do here project showcase, such companies we invite, and some of their person may come, and then our one student will explain about that company, what they are doing. So what is happening in this case? There is a bonding between student and the company. Okay, that particular industry. So we call this particular program, and I've seen the beautiful bonding is happening. So I feel one should encourage this to get more of industry, how you get connected. So it is industry partnership, and it helps a lot because I used to visit some company with my colleague and then talk to them and then ask them to please give us some internship or for the. I have done all these things when I used to be a head of the department in Gurgaon. So there I have done a lot of, but they will not entertain you just like that. So how do you develop this collaboration? Is something where they are getting connected, where they also should get benefited, na? So if like for your say house, you have the wall panels. So there are different types of facades. We call it as a facade. So those are there. All simple those wall what do you those laminates are there. So there are different shops. So there are hundreds of different shops for civil engineering products. So they would love to come and they would love to showcase their product, small products, and they get connected with the students. So one student representative and one from the industry should be there. If they are not available, that is also fine. Our students are so smart; they will take care of everything. They will learn from them and they will only represent. And then you invite outside people and then you engage them. So it is very good products, very good innovative thing I've seen. Now, coming to case study, we have to we can take for while teaching, we can take some it can be particularly about uh, some real world example we can take, and how that particular, like again for civil engineering, when you give some project, so we get lots many plans is our building plan, and then you show it to student. Okay, so this is a case study. If you have to design a 10-story building, how you are going to go for it? So see that then there are so many actual examples available on YouTube. YouTube can be a blessing if they use it right way, and then they can learn from that. There are faculty who are going to teach definitely, but then they can explore. They can take a case study and do the similar work, and that will enhance their confidence. Now, yes, there are challenges when we want to implement this, and there can be constraint on resources. We want to have really many good things in our institute, but funding can be a problem. So we have to see that, how we can come together and brainstorm, and how it can be, that funding. We did not go for really high funding, but even with our budget, we can go for it. Then, yes, human nature, faculty resistance. This is within us. If something is given to us, we are not really ready to take it. Initial resistance will be there. Then we will say, I already so much of work is given to me. Why this additional work? This is human nature, and absolutely there is no nothing wrong thinking like this. But when we, so how do we? There again, it comes like we have to keep meeting together, and we have to understand what is the purpose. Because if students are not there, how our college is going to learn, run, and how we are going to do. So it's very important that our student is our main focus. He or she is doing well in his career, so we as a faculty, we have to put more effort, because now on parent side also we see that it is not, they just leave that student to that particular institute, and they forget. Mostly it's happening that we think, okay, he or she is going to that institute, engineering they are going, we are paying that much fee. Now a college should take care of it. I'm also parent, my daughter is in first year of engineering. So our concern was first year you have to, because in Mumbai, University, I've seen the first year is really tough. So we have seen how she can do really well. Once the first year is done nicely, the second, third, final, they enjoy. So, but it depends, how much parents are free. Really, they can give the time. So it becomes a faculty. Faculty, they are the second parent, and we have to do this. We have to see that how the resistance can be minimized, and we can come together. Then time commitment is there. So mostly we are being a faculty, we are also involved in lots of admin work is there other than teaching. So it becomes really challenging, because if the workload we have to see, then everything comes from the faculty. So that is also really not good. So we have to see that how we can, for how by including all these factors here. So resources, faculty resistance, time commitment, and then when we are collaborating, that collaboration gaps can also be there. So these are the challenges in implementation. So here we have to brainstorm, we have to come together and get the solution. So when we see the future of the work, so job market, if we see what is that needed, the most important what we need is we are seeing currently the automation, artificial intelligence, digital transformation. They are continuously in demand now. So problem solving is a skill, very much important skill that is needed and topmost. Then coming to critical thinking, we need to have creativity, we need to have good communication, collaboration. Most important, adaptability. If you are not adaptable, whatever you have, I feel everything will collapse. So one need to be, adapt to the situation. Again, coming back to the civil engineering, I'm telling my student, the final year student, they get placed into L&T. Within 15 days, they run away. There are few students who are not ready to face that on-site job. They don't want to stand in the sunlight and work. So it depends. You come from which background. A rural student, he may come, he may not very good, he may not be very good at communication, but he may be really hardworking and he can do well in that particular job. So we see the different kind of student, different background. So uh, so accordingly, we have to give them that opportunity. So again, our role as educator, we have to embrace the technology and we have to keep learning. Like as I told you, I also attend lot many FDP programs, SVTP programs. It's continuous learning for us. Like initially, our senior professors, we can see their whole life gone by teaching one single subject. But now the scenario is not same. We teach lot many different subjects, and to keep ourselves updated, we have to learn new things, new platforms coming up. We have to learn AI. So there are very good platforms like Coursera is there, NPTEL is there, and Atal platforms are there. We can, and you are now FDP, what is going on. So we should develop ourselves continuously. So, as a professional development for teacher, we can be, very good at content, writing, the content writing. So we have to keep ourselves, whatever areas are there, preparing very good notes, PPTs, preparing subject well in advance. So my, guide used to say that for to give one lecture, he used to prepare for 4 hours, and I used to enjoy his lectures for structural dynamics during my MS Polity Hyderabad. So beautifully delivered lecture, but now we might have time constraint, but when you are new, you may need that much time. When you become, expert in that, so we need less time, but then also we need to give that proper time. Then we need to develop this pedagogical skills as a teacher. We need to learn the technology integration and collaboration and communication. So these are the points we have seen till now. Then engaging students in the community. So engaging parents families. So this is now happening even in engineering or graduation level also. Then having the mentorship program, so I spoke about it, and service learning, service to society is also very crucial part to keep students connected. Otherwise, they are only connected to their Instagram and mobile. So we have to bring the service learning aspect for the students. Now coming to the global scenario, global perspective. So what are the international best practices? What are the diversities and all the collaborations? We'll come to that. Then whatever the policy, education policy like we have now, 2020. So we have to see that focus, flexibility, focus for invest in skill development and flexibility. So there will be definitely job requirements like we used to, like the previous job, one single job and then your whole life gone in that. Now that scenario have changed. Collaboration is there. Education is very important. So global part we are coming after a few slides. Then research findings. So if effectiveness of innovative pedagogies, project-based learning, collaborative learning, and global perspective. So student perspective also we have to see that how what students are feeling, what is their feedback about the job, the curriculum, mentorship, industry partnership. So it's very important to understand the student perspective. Management system, this LMS system is used in many institutes. Then virtual reality is in boom and it's very important where you get the real feeling here. Then collaborative learning tools are there. Then gamifying learning apps are there. Again, a very inspiring thing is alumni success stories. So we have to see that we are connected, well connected with alumni, and they give us their feedback, and we have to invite them to talk to students, and even when alumni come and talk, and then appreciating alumni in front of them. So it creates a confidence in students. Workshop and seminars, yes, definitely, we have to encourage this. So, particular skill related workshops, and then how it is going to be help in practical, what are the practical applications for this, and how it is going to them. So whenever students go, I always personally pay from my salary. The students, a group of students, my master's students especially, they were very good, but they were not really good at expressing. The presentation part was really weak. So me and our colleague, so we used to come together, and we literally self-sponsored them and sent them for to present their paper in conferences at Singapore. My students literally went from India to Singapore, to Indonesia, to Italy, and they were not from the rich background, but we really motivated them that you have to go, you have to present your work, and now they are successfully doing PhD at Mahindra Equal, and they are doing really great job. They got the best paper award as well. So that's what, as a teacher, if you encourage students, they will shine like anything. And we have to see that they participate in workshops, seminars, conferences. Then about the social media, we are all aware of it, how they are, using it effectively. So online learning are there, virtual events if they are attending. So we have to give guidance about this. Now, again, coming to creative problem solving is thinking outside the box. So how the, open-ended questions should come there, experimentation and collaboration. So outside box thinking also should come. Critical thinking, we have already spoke about it. So we do the analytical thinking, problem solving, and the decision making, and effective communications are part of it. Then emotional and intelligence, important aspect, understanding emotions. So how, it is nothing but the ability to perceive, understand, manage emotion for oneself and for others. So this helps in a very good, strong bond between the two people. It may be a teacher, a student, or student with other students. So this emotional intelligence is a very important part for better communication, for even a group of, team players, for leaders. Now, with students, adaptability and resilience, as I already told you that, how we have to prepare students for that particular role, wherever their job may be, or maybe it can be an internship. That adaptability and resilience is very important quality to come to students, because nowadays they are not that, very impatient. Students, if you see, they are impatient because continuously they are on the phone. So they are not able to focus. Focus level is really not good. So overall, it is affecting their study. I'm just 10% of students. I'm not talking about them, but majority of them, they really need efforts and guidance to keep them, at the focus at their goal, study and the career ahead. Coming to global competence, so there is, when we see this scenario, cultural sensitivity is there. So when student, there this is possible when our study or the outside or the foreign students come here. So what are the global challenges? So students should be aware. Okay, if you want to go for higher studies, so what are the challenges can come? How you can face that, and how you can develop your communication skills. So this should be given. Now coming to the most important, I think everything is so important. Ethics in workplace. So ethical decision making is very important. Like for civil engineering, again, it's very important. Most of the students used to come to civil engineering, ma'am. There is a lot of money in this profession if you work on site, and the contractor and all, and then you see the bridge fall. So it's very important that proper ethics are followed. Means I think civil engineers are more important than doctors, because if one bridge collapses, many people die there, or many people can be harmed. So it's a very important to have that ethics in the workplace. Then that is about civil engineering, but as a teacher at workplace, are we giving our best as a faculty? Or even the student, as a student, they should be doing the thing which is good at that particular age. So these are the basic like we also teach to the small kids, school kids, rule we tell them, okay, I should be doing my work as suitable for my age. So what is the suitable for school kids? They should be studying at home properly. They should play. They should help their parents. So enjoyment should be there, happiness should be there, and the time spent with the parents, that should also be there. Then ethical so honestly, integrity is not the for name, but not things that I can reach that thing, but these are the very important principles for our life. Then coming to future skills, so I've already said that digital literacy, problem solving, communication, and global mindset we have to develop. The students' curriculum, overall, the curriculum development should have the industry collaboration, skills, gap analysis, then course development, practical experiences, and continuous evaluation. Thing, not the evaluation of student is it going in a right direction that it should be this way. We should have the industry collaboration, skill gap analysis, course development, practical experiences, and continuous evaluation. So we have seen this peer learning, we have seen this role of parent and guardians. I have seen this also. Then success metrics, this particular, we can see here the employability centric teaching in this. The employer, his satisfaction, the feedback from employer on the skills and knowledge for graduate, it should be, 95%. So we have to target, then we can call it, so our success and placement, it should be 100%, but at least 80% depends on which branch they belong to. Salary increase should be good enough, and alumni engagement at least should be 60%. So these are the things we have to work on. When transforming education with innovative practices, this we have seen that how we can, embrace innovation, collaborate, share, and lifelong learning. Coming to the resources and further reading. So here we have to explore the resources, the future of learning, latest trends and innovation in education. Anyway, I have taken this. The latest resources, there is sea of resources available online. We should definitely use it, give some dedicated time there and use it for our own benefit. Now coming to the global perspective. So what are the international best practices available? So I have noted down, this is my last part of my presentation. So what are the international best practices, diverse approach, and global collaboration? Global innovation pedagogy. I'm continuously talking. Am I audible? Or I hope I'm in the meeting.
Yeah, you are audible, ma'am.
Okay.
But except a few technical glitches. Yeah, remaining all fine, ma'am. Sometimes we
Okay.
couldn't hear your voice.
Okay.
There is a technical glitch. Remaining all fine. Okay. Carry on,
Okay.
ma'am. Please carry on.
So sorry.
No problem. Carry on, please.
Okay. Right. So I'm at last part, my presentation. Global innovation. What is happening? Global innovations in pedagogy. So pedagogical innovations. What is happening that we are seeing. So here, when I've categorized it, technology-driven innovation. So fifth class group, so here, Khan Academy is, which is very famous. So this, the students are learning through videos, and they are actually, it is helping them for the project-based learning, problem solving. Think AI in education. There are very good tools, AI tools. If one want to learn on Coursera platform or even Udemy platform, this is available. And coming to gamification the Kahoot and Duolingo, these are very, they are very famous tools which students can use, even faculty can use it for enhancing their own subject. In virtual reality, augmented reality. So here, Google Expedition, they allow students to explore historical sites and natural wonders virtually. So this is also very nice tool students can use to help themselves. Then hybrid and blended learning models are available. So like institutions like Harvard and MIT are learning program. So we can visit their website and look for such models. And so this was technology-driven innovation. Coming to learner-centric approaches, so we have seen this project-based learning. So here, engineering students designing sustainable housing as part of coursework, inquiry-based learning. So mostly we see the IB schools worldwide, they adopt inquiry-driven curriculum. So we can go through the curriculum. Then peer learning and mentoring. So study groups and collaborative platforms, so there are few platforms available, one can go through it. Competency-based education. So here, Western Governor University in the US, they use this CBE program. Coming to experiential learning innovation. So here, service learning. So when you do some community service with classroom instructions to teach civic responsibility, it is very well appreciated in foreign countries. University, they offer credit for social impact projects aspect. Coming to simulation-based learning. So here, students engage in simulated environments to practice and apply skills. So example is medical students using patient simulator for surgery practice. Design thinking in education. So here, even in India, it is very well taken now. Design thinking everywhere we are seeing, and it really helps, for problem solving through empathy, tasting, ideation. So Stanford school have this proper curriculum. So these are just example given. It's not that it is it might be happening at other places and even in India. Then coming to inclusive and equity focused pedagogy. So universal design for learning UDI. So you have flexible teaching methods to accommodate diverse styles and abilities. So digital tools with adjustable font size and texture. So this is even now available to us. Then culturally responsive teaching we have seen, including indigenous knowledge system in science curriculum, gender inclusive education, so program encouraging STEM participation among young girls. Social and emotional learning. So it focuses on building self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and interpersonal skills. So mindfulness practice integrated into schools routines in countries like Finland, USA, and definitely in India. It has emerged in India. It is part of it. So mindfulness practice at school level, institute level helps the most because mind and body is connected. So if we are following mindfulness practice, it is going to help student in a better way and effective way. And the anxiety and depression, students will come out of it. Coming to interdisciplinary and collaborative learning. So again, the STEM education. So it is STEM education, so science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So here project combining with coding, with storytelling and art, we can become part of it. So there are different platforms where global collaboration can happen. So for example, Keepers, ION, so such platforms are there. Then data-driven and adaptive learning. So we are learning analytics using data to track progress, predict outcomes, and customize learning experiences. So platforms like Blackboard and Moodle platforms are there. Adaptive learning technology perspective everywhere, globally what's happening currently, how everybody, trying to evolve and make this education very interesting for them, for students, and, how they will become, it will help for their employment. So this was my presentation. Thank you for patiently listening and lifelong learning innovation. Today, I spoke. Yeah, few more just to take the Finland, Singapore. So these are about the countries which are really doing well in the pedagogical innovation. Thank you everyone for patient listening.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Now it's query time. I request participants to exchange their thoughts with Dr. Archana. Yeah. Your mic is enabled. You can ask questions or your doubts, or if you want to share any other information regarding the topic, you are welcome. I request all the participants to utilize the opportunity.
I'll share PPT with Dr. Padma ma'am. So in case if anybody is interested,
Yeah,
can
I'll
go
share,
through it.
madam. I'll share in the WhatsApp group and to their mails also. A small announcement to the participants. A feedback link will be provided in the chat box and the WhatsApp group. I request all the participants to fill the Google form. Okay. I think nobody is ready to ask questions. Okay, fine. It's time for vote of thanks. I extend my heartfelt gratitude on behalf of LBRCE for the insightful session on pedagogical innovations for employability-centric teaching. I would like to express my sincere thanks to our esteemed speaker, Dr. Archana Dongre, for delivering such an enriching presentation and your deep insights into the evolving role of pedagogy in fostering employability skills have been both enlightening and inspiring, madam. The innovative approaches you shared, especially the importance of integrating real-world applications, technology, and skill-based learning into traditional teaching methods, have sparked new perspectives on how we can better prepare our students for the dynamic job market. As educators, it is our responsibility to continuously adapt to the changing needs of the workforce. Today's session has provided us with invaluable tools and strategies to enhance employability-centric teaching, empowering us to better equip our students for future challenges. And we regret for a few technical glitches. Remaining all wonderful, madam. Your presentation is wonderful. Once again, I thank you all for being a part of this enriching experience. I hope we will continue to innovate and collaborate towards building of workforce that is not just skilled, but also adaptable for forward thinking. And for today, the FDP ends here. Tomorrow at 12 p.m., the session will be taken by Professor N. Usha from Krishna University, Andhra Pradesh, on understanding the evolving landscape of employability skills, the future of work, navigating the shift from traditional education to industry relevant skills. Thank you, one and all. Thank you and have a great day ahead. Please fill the Google form.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you. Is there some- yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for your insightful inputs
you, sir.
on employability skills. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Feedback link is posted in the chat box. Ma'am, please post in the WhatsApp group also. WhatsApp group.